Let's get a hand of applause for the guy getting his tea. So, it's November 5th, which means 5 days ago, it was October 31st, Halloween. We have anybody dressed up for Halloween? What'd you guys go as?
I was gonna be!
That's a solid fucking costume. Let's get an applause for the guy who dressed up as Gumby. I had a couple friends who went as Clue characters, you know, Professor Plum, Mr. Green, whatever their names are. And like, I saw them in those costumes and I was like, man, we should play real life board games. And like, obviously Clue's not a good one to play in real life, because there's always that odd seventh guy out who doesn't want to play. And then there's games like Life, where you're like, hey, you guys want to play Life? And everyone's like, yeah, and they go back to what they're doing. Well, the one that really got shot down, I was like, man, let's play real life Candyland. And one awkward guy in the corner is just like, yeah, pedophilia. But no, I love Halloween, but I'm alright that it's done, because that means Thanksgiving is coming up, and I can do my 2 favorite Thanksgiving traditions. The first one is eating way more food than I can handle. The second one, I get all of my Native American friends together, and I like to show my thanks to them. So I bring them to Culver's, and I get them all a dessert, and we call it Custard's Last Stand. They fucking go crazy for that one. But what they don't like is, you know, you eat all that custard and then you get cold. So then when I tried to give them gifts as blankets, they sort of stand off a little bit. Now, I'm going to bring out our next comedian right now, and I thought about not letting her perform because she's way funnier than I am, and you're going to think all those jokes sucked in about a minute here. We could get Dana Ehrmann, wherever she is. Thank you.
Hey, how are you doing? I've been better, thanks for asking. I really care. And that's what I like about you. Alright, so, had a little bit of a rough week, so this set is really sparse. Okay, just look past it. But, this week was rough because I had a realization. And it was really hard for me. I realized I'm not going to be a rapper when I grow up. It's not in the cards for me, okay? Don't try to make me feel better. See, you guys are caring again. That's what I like about you. It's just, this is one problem that Dove chocolate's not going to fix for me this time, you guys. Those inspirational little words on the inside of the wrappers, I don't think it's going to be enough. But, and it really sucks because, number one, my studies here at Carthage are my plan A now. And also I had my name picked out. It was going to be Miss Anthro. Do you see what I did there? And that was probably clue number 2 of why this was never going to work out in the first place. Clue number 1. I'm white. Tragedy number 2 of this week is that I had a shit ton to do. I'm not trying to say I was unique in this, but I had a million papers, had a ton of homework, and I thought, just as one break, I will watch television. I will allow myself that. Not, I will go socialize, because human contact just kind of cramps my style, I guess. Instead, I just wanted to watch television. Is that so wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, but, so, I turned it on, and the fucking cable is out. Yeah. And this is literally my face. And then I just decided that in movies, things always work out most of the time. So I just threw out all these cliche lines like, not today, I told myself never again. And I was like, I'm too old for this shit. And then I was like, don't you die on me. So I went and I got my toolkit out, because I actually have one. And I get it out, I dust it off. And then I fucking put that away, because I'm a girl, I don't know how to do that shit. That was of no use. But regardless, I try to fix it for like 10 or 15 minutes. And you know, I'm putting some elbow grease in there. I'm working it out. And then I stop. And then the cable's still out. So, if any of you can help me, that's actually why I'm up here. I just need help with my cable. So, holler at me. Or you can tweet at me, because Twitter is awesome. How many of you people don't think so? Raise your hand. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But if you get a Twitter, let me give you a preview of things you could be reading. I read this tweet from this girl from back home, and it said, I seriously, and this is just the voice that I imagine that it's in, I seriously just lost all respect for Kim Kardashian. Really? Now you lost respect. Now. That's like me saying I just realized I'm not going to rap. There had to have been other signs, right? Okay, sure. But that's why you need a Twitter. You can read shit like that and just be thankful that you're getting an education. So, Halloween just happened, and nice job not TPing the trees. I honestly thought that was going to happen again, but I'm going to take credit for it after that rant that I did at the last show. Score one for me. But, you know, I don't really like Halloween. None of that stuff scares me, like ghouls and goblins, fake blood. No effect on me. The sluts don't even scare me anymore. I mean, you get used to that, right? It doesn't matter anymore. It's fine. But, so if you actually want to scare me, try telling me that there's a fucking Western Heritage too. That exists? We have to take that again? Nobody told me that. That's scary to me, okay? Or also, Sean, wondering if that little woodchuck or possum or whatever is going to jump out at me when I'm walking. That scared me. I have anxiety about that. And also, I just found out my roommate's sick. That is frightening, okay? That's scary. So my own personal haunted house would just be people at different stations telling me these different things, and my roommate just sneezing in the corner. I would pay for that if I wanted to be scared. It's reality, you guys. That's what's going to get you. Thank you.
Ehrmann!